Yeah, so I learned a long time ago that it's nothing that is on the outside that we need to fulfill us. Everything that we need is we already have it on the inside of us. And so the things that we search for on the outside is more material. So like for women, we love for our hair to look nice. We love for our nails and our toes and the material things. We like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make us who we are. But a lot of us, we don't really understand that. But what spiritual teaching does, it teaches you that you are a spirit. You're not your body. Your body is just experiencing this world.
She's taking me to something else. Like, for real. What's up, greatness? How you doing? Charles Levi in the building. I'm so excited to be here today. You know how we do them now. You know how we do it. I have this beautiful, gorgeous, special lady in the building. When I tell you, I'm so excited when I have new people here in the studio to come teach us and, tell us about what they do. I'm so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dea Shanay.
Yes,
did I get it right?
You did, and I love the way you say my name, actually.
No, I've been trying to get your name for like 400 years because I thought it was Dea Shanay. I was like, because it's DEA, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that a French, German, English name or Spanish? I don't know.
So the story behind my name is my mother was 16 years old. I want to say young when she had me. And
wait, are you for real?
Yeah, she was 16 years young when she had me, and my aunt on my dad's side had recently had a baby. The baby passed away. And so she was going to name her daughter Dea Shanay. And so my mom just took over the name. So she had no clue on
what the
yeah. She was like, it was either between that or Apollonia. And so Dea Shanay it is.
Dea Shanay. I like the name.
I
the name
love
is
it.
sexy. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
But nice to have you though.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've been busy. We've been trying to do this for a long time and I'm glad you're here today.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you again for inviting me.
Thank you very much. And I can just feel energy and all that. So what's up with energy? Because I know you are into some spiritual life coach stuff. So like, when people say energy, what is it all about? Like, people can just feel people's energy. What is it about? I just let me know something. I want to learn.
Yeah, so energy is basically everything that is made up around us. So it is everything that you can't see. It's nothing that's material.
Okay.
So anything that you can touch is for your body to experience, and it's not for your spirit to experience. So your spirit is feeling the unseen, but your body is feeling everything that can be seen. And so when it comes to energy is something that you feel. Energy is something that you can't touch, but it's when it's near you and when you're open and you can receive it, like you receive it. So I want to ask you a question. Have you ever walked into a room and in that room you encountered, before you even seen what it was or seen who it was, you felt it?
Yes.
Exactly. And so you have to be open to receiving that type of energy. Not everybody is present enough to receive that energy. So everybody has the ability to be empathic. That's what it's called. It's called an empath. So when you can receive the energy that's around you, when you can walk in a room and you can change the energy that's in the room, you're empathic. When you can come encounter with a person and not even knowing that person, but you can literally feel everything that person is going through. You can look at that person and you can tell that they're not doing well, or they're not feeling well, or that they're in, I don't want to say need, but they're in need. They need healing. And so by you being able to walk in a room and to feel or change the energy in the room, that makes you an empath. Everybody has that capability.
Not everybody has that. What should I call it? A gift. Not everybody can actually get that discernment when they go, when they're inside a room. They can just feel something. Do you think is a gift, or is something that you can develop over time, or is something you can learn and just get that spirit of discernment to feel and understand energy?
So everybody has it. Everybody has it. God made everybody particular in his own way, and he made everybody to be able to receive that. That's how he communicates with us. We may not even know it.
Oh, everybody does?
Everybody does.
But why are some not effective?
That's because our body literally is in this material world, and it's living in our past. It's experiencing a past experience every single day. So if you wake up every single morning and you have those same thoughts that you did yesterday, last week, if you have that same mindset that you did yesterday and last week, our body is experiencing that, and that is in the past. If you can't get your mind, if you can't get your spirit to be present, you'll relive that same interaction every single day. Your body will literally be in that same state every single day that you wake up.
Are you for real?
I am.
Is this real?
It's
Guys, I'm
so
confused
it gets
right now.
so deep.
Wait,
it's crazy.
Is it real?
It gets
Like,
so deep.
I just need to like forget about the past and focus on the future or the present.
So you focus on the present, because we can't predict the future.
Okay.
We don't even know if there is a future. The only thing that we can live is in the present, and that's literally right now.
Oh, okay. I've just learned something today.
Absolutely.
How did you get into this? You just got your certificate, your spiritual
My life coaching certification.
life coaching certification. What made you get into this? Like, there's so many things you could have done. You're pretty gorgeous. We're gonna talk about some other things that you do. But what made you want to do this?
So when I was 5 years old, I was molested by my mother's boyfriend. And
Wait, are you for real?
yeah,
Is he in jail right now?
he's actually deceased.
Oh. Why would he do that?
Yeah, because you know what? He was very mentally disturbed. Like, his internal was just, and I felt so bad for him. Even in the midst of me going through that, I felt so bad for him, because I knew it wasn't him. And like my soul like literally cried out for him. I was so like, I was hurting for him, because I understood, even as a 5-year-old child, I understood what he was going through. I never hated this man. I never blamed him for anything. I understood who he was, and that's crazy, because God literally gave that to me. It was like I was going through this, but I wasn't going through this. I literally had an outer body experience. So I watched all these things happen to me. So they were happening, but they weren't happening to me, because I was protected. I was covered. It was like, watch, just watch what's going on and live through it. And that's what it was. It was it was an experience for me. My body experienced it.
So was that the experience that made you get into this?
So growing up, I seen my mother, I seen women in my life always mentally abused, physically abused, sexually abused. And those women were the most powerful, strongest women that I knew. I never really seen a powerful man, a black man, until I got old enough to actually go out and travel and adventure and speak with men of your own caliber. Like, I didn't understand what a real man was until I got older. So being around strong women, it made me want to protect them.
Oh.
It made me want to like let them see like you are not your circumstances. You know, this is not the end for you. You can do better. You can have more. Like you are, you like you have powers. You know what I'm saying? And so at a very young age, I developed that, and I never even understood what it was. I literally ran from those things. I would go and hide. Like I would have spiritual encounters, and I would be scared of them because I didn't want to tell anybody because I'm like, people would think I'm weird or I'm crazy, you know? And so I never said anything. I would just, some nights I would cry myself to sleep. I would, you know, it was literally a journey every single day.
At what point did you actually told yourself or tell yourself that I really want to take this serious?
So after I had children, that was like the fine line for me. It was like God told me, he said, do what I'm telling you to do.
Okay.
Or die. That was it. That was the message that I received. Because it was commit suicide or do what I'm telling you to do. And that was it. And I chose to listen to him. And ever since then, I literally...
We got to drink to that, man. Like, this is getting too deep. I thought, bro, like, this is getting too deep right now. Wow.
It was literally like a choice. And I chose my life. I chose my life. And ever since I chose my life, it has been, you know, I'm not going to say the journey has been easy, but the way I deal with my obstacles, the way I deal with adversity, it shows up. It shows up in my daily, in my weekly, my monthly, everything shows up. And it I'm not going to say I'm the richest woman in the world, you know. Spiritually, I feel so wealthy. Mentally, I feel so wealthy, and I feel like anything that I encounter is not like, if I don't look at it as a setback.
Yeah.
I look at everything as I am learning, and I love this. It's a lesson, and it's a blessing. So I'm receiving it. I'm receiving everything every day as it comes.
Wow, I like that.
And I have this picture on my phone of a yacht. It's like $5 million. Okay, this yacht is $5 million. And I don't have this yacht in my possession. But when I get this yacht, it's going up, okay?
I like that. And you're gonna get it.
Absolutely. And it's nothing that I just want. It's something that it's mine already. I don't want it. It's just mine. And I don't even know why it's mine.
It is yours. Are you gonna get it?
I don't even know why it's mine.
I watch your videos and they're very, very inspiring. Sometimes I'm just down. I look at your videos. I'm just like, where is she getting all this energy from? What inspires you?
So
what keeps you motivated?
So I would say the love and the passion that I have for each and every individual, because I know that we were all created in his likeness, and he wants us to thrive, and he wants us to have everything in abundance. Like, I know this, and I don't know why I know this, and I don't know why I feel like this, and I don't even question it anymore. It's not even a question for me. It's just like, hey, this is what it is, you know. And my love for people, I would say, because I love men, but I love to protect women. I just feel so protective when it is of women, because I just know what we deal with on a daily. And so just watching my mother go through abuse and watching my grandmother go through abuse, and how strong they were going through this. You know, they were like 10 toes down, making sure they kids ate, and, you know, making sure this and this and that. And like I had a grandfather. I still have a grandfather. He's alive, but he was so disturbed. Like, his spirit was so disturbed, and I watched him abuse my grandmother and abuse my mother and abuse his own self, and it was just chaotic, you know. But in all, I feel like it's a story, and it's a blessing, and it's a lesson in the protection that I hold dear in my heart is for women, and just so that they can know the value of themselves. That is what keeps me going.
I like that.
Yeah, and I have a daughter. She's so sweet, and she's just beautiful in every single way.
And I know she'll definitely be happy to have you as a mother.
Oh my God, my baby, she loves on her mommy so much. She's like, Mommy, can we go meditate? Can we go pray? Can we, like, what really showed me when I was on the right path is one day I wasn't feeling the best, and nobody knew it, but she knew it. She called me in a room. She had the pillow set out. She said, Mommy, she said, come here.
Really? Mm-hmm. Little girl?
Mm-hmm. And she turned off the lights. She said, she took my hands and she said, Heavenly Father, thank you. Thank you for my mommy. She's my superhero, God. Give her strength. I thank you for my mommy. I love her. That she
I would cry. I would cry. No, for real, I would definitely cry.
Oh my God.
How did you feel when she did that?
I felt just like God, like, you are amazing. Like, you show me each and every day, like, this is what keeps me going. This is what keeps me going.
Wow.
So
that is so beautiful. Do you think people can actually, do you believe that people are actually in a spell was cast on them and they are going through some spiritual battles? Do you believe those things happen?
So I don't believe those things happen, because I believe that God is in control of everything. And if you have a relationship with him, he allows what he allows, but he allows things to test your faith. And if you are faithful to him, and if you are, and you know who he is just because of your own interactions with him, nothing, I don't care what kind of force or evil force, nothing.
That is when you are in tune with God. Mm-hmm. But what if you're not in tune with God? Can something else possess that person?
Oh, you are up for destruction.
Wow.
You're a dead man walking.
Wait. Are you a Christian?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I am a Christian, and I believe in Jesus Christ. And I believe that everything that he taught, I believe that he is the symbol of who God is and how God wants us to treat each other.
Okay, I think I found that's cool. Yeah, so what do you do beside your coaching business?
So I started off serving people as a custom wig designer. I want to say a beautician, because I started as a beautician.
Okay.
But as a beautician, I didn't realize the passion that was inside of me until I had a customer, and she was, oh my God, this woman was broken. Her hair was falling out. She didn't know what her next move was. And so she came in a salon and she was like, I have this event to go to, and I don't know what to do with my hair. My hair is falling out. And so the love that I showed her, I didn't even know that I had that inside of me. I didn't even know that I could go and take this woman and change her whole life like that. I didn't know that I had that. But at that moment, it was like spirit just removed me out of the way. it removed me out of the way, and it's completely took over. And spirit took this woman by the hand, showed her to the hair store, got everything that we needed, came back, and I designed this whole wig piece on her head. And just from like, this lady cried, and she was just so ecstatic, and that right there, it lit a fire inside of me. And it told me, like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You are supposed to be serving people.
Oh.
And this is how you help women, you know, empower them and show them, you know, even if they're losing their hair, this is not who you are.
You need a church.
Yeah, absolutely.
You need a church. And I like the fact that you offer the services, but you also look into those people and see what they're lacking, and you kind of like look for ways to make them happy. You know, even if I'm making your hair, I still just want to make sure you're happy, you're good. You have that sweetheart. I like that.
Yeah, so I learned a long time ago that it's nothing that is on the outside that we need to fulfill us. Everything that we need is we already have it on the inside of us. And so the things that we search for on the outside is more material. So like for women, we love for our hair to look nice. We love for our nails and our toes and, you know, the material things. We like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make us who we are. You know, but a lot of us, we don't really understand that. But what spiritual teaching does, it teaches you that you are a spirit. You're not your body. Your body is just experiencing this world.
She's taking me to something else. Like for real. Like, yeah. So what else do you do? You do hair, you're a coach.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm also a financial literacy coach.
Wow, you can teach me how to make money or how to save money.
Yeah, exactly. So
Really?
I teach you how to balance your checkbook, or how to maintain your credit, how to grow equity, how to manage your finances, all of those things as well.
You blessed. Look at you. All right, we got some business to talk about.
Yeah, but like just helping others, it also helps myself. So that's what I enjoy, because we can help one another. Yeah. So where you lack, I can pick up, and where I lack, you can help me. You can enlighten me as well.
Okay, great. Yeah. So now we're gonna want to ask some questions a little bit, because I really want to get to know you. I already know you, you know, but they want to get to know you.
Absolutely.
Where you originally from? Were you born in Texas?
No, so I'm originally born and raised in Chicago, Illinois.
You from Chicago?
I am. Chirac. That's funny.
When did you move to Texas?
So I moved here in 2019.
Okay, not too far.
On my birthday. Actually, I was on the road on my birthday, and I was driving. And when I got here, my mom and my dad had me like a cake, and they were like celebrating.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So,
wait, you were driving?
I packed up everything that I could fit in my SUV, me and my two children.
Girl,
and I drove 15 hours from Chicago.
Girl, I'm scared of this lady. Yeah, that's great. And have you been loving it in Texas? You like it?
I love it. I've absolutely had the best experience just meeting, I want to say entrepreneurs, Black people, because I didn't really even know that Black people were this powerful.
Really? Where were you living in
Charles,
Chicago?
Let me tell you something. When I was a kid, I had this whole vision in my head that I wanted to be a little white girl.
Wait, so you wanted to be a white girl? Why?
So everything that showed me, you know, who I wasn't was represented on the television and on the videos, and you know, throughout our society is telling us that if you're not of this complexion, you know, you're not good enough. So I ran with it. I didn't understand that being a black girl that I had power. I didn't understand that. I had no one to teach me that. So it was like, the only thing that I had to show me who another human being was the television.
Wow.
I wasn't represented on that television. My skin color wasn't, so being a young black woman or a black girl, and you're in these environments where, kids pick on you, if you're not a complexion.
Yeah.
That absolutely happens that way. I was bigger. I was a big girl. I had breasts and butt. You know what I'm saying?
You were little.
When I was young, I was about 11 years old, 10 years old when I started developing into a teenager, a woman. And so the boys in my grade, they didn't like me, So now I'm like, the boys in my grade don't like me, so now I gotta go for older men. Now older men, 19 and 20-year-olds looking at me.
When you were 10?
Mm-hmm.
When you were 10?
10 years old. Lying to me about their age.
That they are 12.
That they're, I'm 16. But still.
Okay, how did you get through that stage of your life?
Everything is just a process. And so you don't really get through it. You go through it. You don't get through it until you're an adult. Mm-hmm. And you learn that these were things that came into your life as a test. These are things that tested me. Did I pass those tests? Probably not. Because at the age of 10, I ended up losing my virginity to a grown man. Wow.
I don't know what to say. But all I can say is that you are a very strong woman, and you fight and you always win. Mm-hmm. And I really want to commend you for that. Mm-hmm. And I just like that about you. Even before we met, I really did a little digging about you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I like her energy. Mm-hmm. And that is the thing I've noticed about you. You always find a way to navigate and win those battles.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thank you very much for that.
Mm-hmm. And it is. And so that's where my passion comes in at, because you asked me what keeps me going. And that keeps me going because I know that that little girl that I was, I wasn't scared. I had no fear, because God literally took me and showed me every single thing that I was going through. It was like an outer body experience for me. But I was still experiencing those things. But I wasn't experiencing those things for me. I was experiencing those things for other people. Because my purpose here is to teach. My purpose here is to guide and to help people understand who God is. Because a lot of people are lost.
Preach.
Yeah, and they give up so easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen so much, but I have not really. I wasn't there. I was there, but I wasn't there, But it was only by the grace of God that He was like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. So, but when it comes to sexuality, like I accept who I am. Being molested, that taught me so many different things, but it actually helped me build my sexuality.
How?
Because for a long time I was addicted to sex.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I was addicted to the feeling of sex. Like, I literally had this teddy bear, and I don't even share this with people often.
And now the whole world's about to hear it. Or you want to tell me later, or you want to say right now?
No. I'm going to say it because I'm very authentic and I am open. So I had this teddy bear that I used to hump every single day.
Wow, Jesus. Was it because of the experience you had?
Mm-hmm. It was. And I did not understand why I was so horny all the time.
And you were a child.
I was a child. And I would be in school thinking about going home to hump this teddy bear. Not even thinking about what my teacher talking about. Not even thinking about goals or not even thinking about things that I'm good at or things that I want to do. I was so disturbed. My spirit was so disturbed. And all I could think about was humping this teddy bear when I get home.
But how did you get through that?
It was literally a journey for me. I would lay in my bed and I would cry and I would think that something was wrong with me. I didn't understand. And so it took me going through multiple experiences to understand, like, you're broken. Like I didn't understand it until 7 years ago.
Really?
7 years ago, when I had my first spiritual awakening. I had chosen men that were the replication of the men that I've seen in my life, that my mother's dated, that my grandmother. It was just repetition. It was something that I was used to. And everything in my life, it showed up as so. And I didn't start changing until I realized that I needed to.
But thank God that you've actually outgrew and overcome that phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you. Welcome to a new world.
Yes, absolutely. It is beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes, so a lot of great, honestly, like, girl, like, you need to be back because I want you to be back again so we can, now people have known you, you've talked your life history.
Yeah.
So you're going to be back, we're going to do something like, this is so emotional. I feel like, I feel like crying right now.
No,
for real.
Don't cry.
But it's so inspiring, and I believe so many people, they're going to hear, watch this, and they're going to be motivated. If you can do it, I can do it. That is what I'm seeing right now. People are going to be like, yeah, if she can go through it, I can go through it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're going to I'm going to ask some questions real quick.
Okay. I'm ready for these questions.
You ready?
Yeah.
This grown questions. This is
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So number one is...
Don't be scared now, Charles. I ain't, look.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared. I'm gonna ask you raw, like, type shit. You feel me? Okay. Your significant other develops a serious illness and can no longer perform certain conjugal duties. He gives you a free pass to sex elsewhere. Would you use it? Why or why not? You understand the question, right?
Absolutely. And so
my significant other, you know the story, yeah. So
he develops illness that he can't perform.
He can't perform. That's the simple word.
You know, because I'm spiritual, I'm gonna be like, let's pray, like let's meditate, it's a mental thing for me.
Oh, so, I like you.
Yeah, so if we can, like, let's mentally try to get this thing together, because I know that your mind is literally developing chemicals that send signals to your body. So with that being said, like, let's change it. It's something that we can do about it. Let's work on that. And and if I'm not even gonna say if, because I have faith, so that's over with.
Oh,
next question.
Praise God. Tell me about the last time you did something nice for yourself.
Okay, so I do things for myself nice on a daily. I take myself out to eat. I'll get my nails, my toes done. I have conversations with myself that are very pleasant. So I do things for myself every day.
Okay, nice. One to go. Okay, nice. So, could you be happy in a relationship if the sex was horrible? And explain.
So no, I could not be in a relationship where the sex was horrible.
So you like sex?
I absolutely love sex. I am a sexual being, and I do not.
Never would have made it.
Absolutely. I do not condemn myself for being sexual. That is who I am. I do have substance though, so I'm not just having sex often. I don't masturbate often.
Okay.
When it comes to porn, just depending on how I feel, like I don't really indulge that much, but I will. Okay. But if the sex is horrible, I don't feel like it deserves a spot in my space. Like, no.
Okay. So the other one is, do you want to be in a long-term committed relationship? If so, why?
I do. I believe that God has placed every person here for someone. And I believe in communion, like with two people. We're supposed to be doing this thing together. Life is a journey, and you don't want to take that journey alone. Even though you came here by yourself, you know God put somebody else here for you, so you have a yin to your yang.
Okay, yin yang.
Yeah, that part. So yeah, I believe in that, and I want that. Absolutely.
Okay. You ask your significant other if they still love their ex, and they says yes. What happened next?
Well, if you love your ex, you're in love with your ex, because it's a difference. If you're in love, then go.
Okay.
If you love them, that's acceptable, because I have people in my life that I love, and I will never stop loving them just because I'm with someone else.
So you cool with it if they love their ex?
Yeah, love your ex. I love them too. If you love them, we both love them. If they need help, we both gonna help them. So
this other question is very, very like technical. So you suspect your best friend's significant other is cheating, but you have no concrete proof. Do you tell your best friend why or why not?
No, I mind my business.
Okay.
And because minding your business is your peace. You want to keep your peace at all costs. Okay.
I like
your
that.
best friend might be upset with you because you told them, or your best friend might be upset with you because you didn't tell them, but I don't know anything about this.
Just mind your business.
Mind my business. Point blank, period.
How important is sex? How important is great sex in a relationship?
Well, with spiritual development, sex is more of a spiritual thing. So when two come intertwined, that spirit will connect, and if it's brilliant, it's magnificent, and it'll explode. It's everything that you need.
So it's very, very important.
It's powerful.
With the right person.
With the right person.
And your spouse.
Yeah. And it doesn't even matter like the size. Like the size of a penis. That does like that shit is, I want to say, because the body changed so much. So because your penis fits right now, it might not feel the same.
Wait. Do you mean changes over time? What you mean?
Like it might change tomorrow.
Oh no, it stays forever like that. It might not be too strong, but the length stays.
No,
I've never heard that the length short over time.
No, not. But yeah, your length shows. But the women, like our body changes.
Yeah, I know.
And so sex is a mind thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
If your mind not in tune with your vagina, that shit ain't gonna work. So your dick might fit me today, But 10 months from now, if we got into it or we've been battling and beefing, and then you try to come, it's not gonna be the same.
Take note.
It's not.
Okay, I got 2 more. Do you prefer to be on top or bottom? Why?
So it really just depends, because I'm very I'm a masculine woman.
Okay, woman power.
So it really just depends on the energy that I receive from the environment. I want to say that because it might not be it might not be a person. You know, it could be anything. I could be at an event, or I could be at a restaurant, whatever. It may not be the person. So it's just depending on how I'm feeling at the time.
Okay. The last one, right? What song would you say best describe your sexual prowess?
That is a really good question.
I know the song that I really like, you know. I don't mind.
Let's pick your brain. What you got?
Let me lick you up and down.
Okay. Till you say stop.
Yeah, I love that song. Yeah,
Okay.
Things.
You know what? Now that you say that, I can say, but I don't know. I don't want to dim your viewers, but R. Kelly.
No, listen, there's nothing wrong with Kels. Take out his personality. I love his music. Listen, I don't care what nobody says, man. I know he did some stuff, but that guy's a genius. He's still the king of R&B to me.
I would say that.
Yeah.
And so
what song?
Ignition. Let me stick my key in your ignition, babe.
I've never. What type of ignition is that? The ignition I know is.
Nope, it's not that one. You're gonna have to play it.
Okay, we'll play it after.
Yeah.
We will play it after.
Yeah. A lot of people know this song, but it's definitely a hit.
Dea Shanay, I'm so grateful. Thanks for coming. You know, having a session with you has really opened my eyes to so many things.
Yeah.
I really didn't knew that you went through some things, not until now. And just seeing you doing your thing and still showing love and your respect for people just tell me how of a great lady you are. And I want to say, don't stop.
Yeah.
And I know that there are some people out there who might be going through some stuff. What would be one word you have for the viewers and listeners out there?
Well, for one, I would tell you that you are loved, you are beautiful, you are strong. Don't ever give up. If you have a vision in mind on how you want your life to go, if you have a vision on how you want your family or anything perspective in your mind, never give up on what your dreams and your goals and your aspirations are, because God lives inside of you. He loves you, and nothing that you can do can alter that. He made you perfect in his own perspective and his own image. God is everything. Okay. It doesn't matter who he come to you as. You would never really believe it's him. He can come to you as a pastor. He can come to you as a cat, as a dog. God is everywhere around you. So be open, be ready to receive the things that are in your in alignment for you. Because if you condition your body and your mind to just being where you are at that moment, you would never get to that next level in your life. So continue to love on yourself. Love yourself. That's the only way that you will be able to show love and passion to other people, is to first love yourself.
Wow. Thank you very much. If they want to book a session with you through this year, a session, they want a life coach, where can they reach you?
So my Facebook, that is my name, Dea Shanay Doris. You can reach me on Facebook, and after you DM me or contact me through my Insta, I will send you a link to where you can book a session with me. You can also contact me on Instagram. I don't really do Instagram that much. I need to start, but
you need to start.
I do. But my Instagram is Sonay_beauty. That is where you'll see me posting like hair and different things like that. You can book with a hair session, and also it has a link to book a spiritual coaching session on there. But you can reach out to me anytime through any of my social media platforms.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy and grateful. Thanks for coming, and I feel blessed, and I believe they all feeling blessed to listening and watching this great and amazing podcast with you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I'm so grateful. It's your boy, Charles Levi. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and also just keep liking and sharing. I love you. Greatness is who you are. It's your DNA. I love you, and stay blessed. Thank you. Can I get a hug?
Yes, absolutely.
Bye.